Have you ever looked in the mirror in the morning, slipped on your favorite color, and wondered why your face still looks tired or a little dull? And then on another day, you throw on the right shade and suddenly everyone's saying, "Wow, you look amazing today," or "You look so much younger." That's not a coincidence. That's the power of color. After 50 and 60, our bodies naturally change. Our skin tone may shift. Our eyes may lose a little of that youthful sparkle. And for women of color, these changes can be even more noticeable. The wrong shade can make you look older or washed out. But the right color, it can light you up, highlight your confidence, and make people see not your age, but your strength, your wisdom, and your presence. I know this feeling well. Many of my clients have told me, "I don't want to dress like I'm 30 just to hide my age. I want to dress like myself, but look radiant and beautiful at 60. And my answer is always the same. You absolutely can. Because color isn't just fabric. It's a silent language we use with the world. It tells a story. I'm strong. I'm graceful. I've lived, I've learned, and I'm still full of life. And most importantly, it whispers back to you every time you look in the mirror. I still shine in my own way. In today's video, I'm going to share 7 elegant, rich color combinations designed especially for women of color over 50 and 60. These aren't just style tricks. They're ways to step out into the world and make people say, "Wow, she is absolutely glowing." And if today's topic resonates with you, I'd love for you to leave a comment below and hit subscribe to my channel, Bold After 50. It gives me the encouragement to keep creating more videos that help you feel confident, radiant, and stylish every single day. Now, let's dive in. Color duos that bring power and elegance. Have you ever noticed how some women walk into a room and instantly light it up, before they even say a single word? The secret isn't always in their jewelry or their figure. More often, it's in the colors they choose to wear. The right shades don't just flatter your skin, they create an invisible aura. They make people see you with respect, admiration, and even a little awe. Wow, she's in her 60s and still glowing like that. Today, I want to share with you 3 color pairings that have become timeless symbols of power and sophistication. These are more than just colors. They're stories of maturity, grace, and the quiet strength of women over 50 and 60. Think first about cream and gold. Pure white can sometimes feel too harsh against darker skin, but cream softens everything. It's warm, gentle, yet still bright enough to make your face glow. Add gold, and suddenly the look feels elevated, almost regal. Imagine yourself in a flowing cream maxi dress, walking gracefully with a brushed gold necklace that catches just a little light. You don't have to say a word. The room notices you, not because you're flashy, but because you exude refined elegance. Cream and gold are like early morning sunlight, never blinding, but always warm and life-giving. This pairing is perfect for weddings, anniversaries, or special dinners, and in everyday life. Even something as simple as a cream sweater paired with a matte gold bracelet can elevate your whole look without trying too hard. Now let's talk about burgundy and black. Burgundy is the color of fine wine and history. It's been linked to royalty and power for centuries. When paired with black, the result is unmistakable. Strong, commanding, but still deeply feminine. Picture yourself at your granddaughter's graduation, wearing a burgundy dress with a sleek black blazer. No frills, no fuss. Yet everyone in the room sees a woman who is accomplished, confident, and proud. What I love most about this duo is its versatility. During the day, a simple burgundy sheath dress with a lightweight black jacket looks professional and polished. In the evening, switch to a satin burgundy gown with a black velvet clutch, and suddenly you're the star of the room. Pair it with a wine-red lipstick or a soft, smoky eye, and you'll radiate confidence with minimal effort. Burgundy and black declare, I don't need to be younger to be beautiful. I'm beautiful because I own exactly who I am. And finally, navy with metallics. Many women lean on black because it feels safe. But let's be honest, black can sometimes look heavy and even make the face appear tired. Navy is the softer, friendlier cousin. It still carries authority but feels less severe, more approachable, especially flattering on women of color. When paired with metallics, silver, rose gold, or bronze, navy becomes the perfect canvas. Think of a navy dress with a silver clutch or rose gold earrings. It's polished, modern, and perfectly balanced. Strong enough for a formal event, but soft enough to feel inviting. One of my clients once wore a simple navy suit, topped only with a silver silk scarf draped over her shoulders. The compliments didn't stop. Everyone said she looked like a powerful executive, graceful, successful, and effortlessly stylish. That's the beauty of navy and metallics. You can wear them to the office, to a dinner party, or even to a weekend brunch, and they'll always work. It's all about swapping the accessories to set the mood. These three duos, cream and gold, burgundy and black, navy and metallics, share something important. They don't just make you look good. They tell a story about power, confidence, and elegance. They say to the world, "This is who I am, and I'm proud of it." And while these color pairings lean into power and sophistication, in the next part we're going to explore a different side of color. Shades that bring freshness, vibrancy, and energy. Colors that not only make you glow, but make you feel youthful, excited, and alive. Because age is just a number, and your energy is timeless. Color duos that bring freshness and vitality. After exploring three powerful and elegant color duos in the last section, you might be wondering, beyond sophistication, are there colors that can make me feel youthful and refreshed? The answer is absolutely yes. And no, it doesn't mean you need to wear neon brights or chase trends meant for 20-somethings. Freshness after 50 and 60 comes from natural tones, colors connected to life, energy, and the beauty of the earth itself. Take emerald, for example, the deep green of renewal and abundance. Throughout history, Cleopatra herself treasured emeralds as symbols of eternity and vitality. For women of color over 50 and 60, emerald shines even brighter when paired with a soft, light beige. Beige provides the gentle foundation, while emerald brings the vibrant heart of the look. Picture yourself stepping into church on a Sunday morning in an emerald dress with a beige blazer draped over your shoulders. Sunlight filters through the windows, catching the folds of your dress so it feels as if you're carrying nature's vitality in every step. This pairing is elegant yet versatile. A beige blouse with an emerald scarf for daytime, or a satin emerald gown with a beige clutch for evening. Add gold jewelry for warmth, or silver for a modern twist. Either way, the effect is radiant and refined. If emerald and beige feel like spring rain nurturing new life, then olive and terracotta carry the cozy warmth of autumn. Olive is the grounded green of ancient forests. Terracotta is the earthy red-brown of clay and soil. Together, they create harmony, warm, approachable, and deeply flattering for mature women. I think of a client of mine, 62 years old, who once wore a flowing terracotta maxi dress with an olive jacket to a family picnic. That day, she was showered with compliments, not only for her style, but for how naturally she blended with the season and the landscape around her. This duo is wonderfully wearable. A terracotta dress with olive sandals in summer, an olive coat with a terracotta scarf in fall, or a terracotta blouse with olive culottes for casual family gatherings. Add a brown leather handbag, wooden or bronze jewelry, and maybe just a touch of brick red lipstick, and suddenly the whole outfit comes alive. When you wear emerald with beige, it's a reminder that turning 60 isn't an ending, it's a renewal. When you step out in olive and terracotta, it's like bringing a whole garden with you, trees, earth, warmth, and connection. One side sparkles with vibrancy, the other soothes with grounding calm. And both remind you that after 60, you still have every right to feel fresh, youthful, and full of life. In the next part, we'll explore color pairings that highlight softness and mature femininity, for those days when you want to lean into gentleness, elegance, and grace, while still holding onto the confidence you've earned through experience. Color duos that bring softness and mature femininity. There are days when you don't want to stand out too much. You don't want to walk into a room with bold authority. You just want to radiate softness, elegance, and quiet femininity. That's when gentle but deeply nuanced colors become your best friends. After 50 and 60, softness is no longer about being fragile. It's a reflection of maturity, of a woman who's lived, learned, and now chooses a beauty that feels lasting and true. Two color duos embody this perfectly: chocolate brown with beige and dusty rose with mocha. Chocolate brown and beige are the classic definition of what many now call quiet luxury. They don't shout, they don't sparkle, but they hold a subtle elegance that makes people look twice. A beige trench coat paired with tailored chocolate trousers, or a soft beige sweater tucked into a darker skirt. These are combinations that whisper refinement in the most graceful way. Imagine stepping into a cozy cafe on a crisp fall morning, dressed in beige and chocolate, sipping your cappuccino by the window. No one may gasp out loud at first sight, but they'll look again, and again drawn in by your understated charm. Chocolate and beige tell the world you don't need noise to be beautiful. You just need to be authentically yourself, gentle but full of presence. If chocolate and beige represent calm elegance, dusty rose and mocha are the quiet whisper of femininity. Dusty rose is not candy pink or overly bright. It's pink that has matured. It's soft, graceful, and full of depth. Pair it with mocha, a warm and lighter shade of brown, and you get a balance that is both tender and grounded. A satin dusty rose dress with a mocha cardigan, or a pale rose blouse with mocha trousers, creates a look that's feminine yet sophisticated, gentle yet never bland. This palette is perfect for warm, intimate occasions: a coffee date with friends, a family dinner, or a relaxed gathering where you want to shine through maturity, not flashiness. When you wear chocolate with beige or dusty rose with mocha, you're sending a quiet but powerful message. I am gentle, I am feminine, but I am not weak. I know who I am, I know what I want, and I'm savoring every moment of my journey. These duos don't need to shout to be heard. They only need to whisper, and that's more than enough to make people lean in and listen. And now that you've discovered palettes of power, palettes of freshness, and these shades of soft femininity, you might be wondering, how do I put it all together? How do I make sure that every time I step out, my colors feel harmonious and true to me? The answer lies in the next section, where I'll share with you 3 golden rules for pairing colors with confidence and never getting it wrong. 3 golden rules for smart color pairing. We've explored color duos that feel powerful and elegant, others that bring freshness and vitality, and still others that highlight softness and femininity. But now you may be asking yourself, okay, I know which colors look good. How do I actually combine them in a way that always feels polished? Is there a set of rules to keep me from looking overdone or like I'm trying too hard at 50 or 60? The good news is yes, there are. I like to call them my 3 golden rules. Simple, easier-to-follow guidelines that can help you look like a color coordination pro in your everyday life. The first rule is contrast. Always keep a balance between light and dark. For women of color, one of the biggest challenges is that shades too close to your skin tone can sometimes cause your outfit to blend in too much. But the moment you introduce either a lighter accent or a darker foundation, everything lights up. Think of a cream blouse paired with a burgundy skirt. That contrast instantly looks elegant. Or an emerald green dress with a light beige belt. Suddenly, the whole look feels both striking and harmonious. Contrast doesn't just make the outfit pop. It brightens your face and can even create the illusion of a slimmer silhouette. It's like hanging a beautiful painting in a dark frame. The picture immediately becomes the star. And if you ever feel like your outfit looks flat, just add one contrasting piece. A bright scarf, a metallic necklace, or a pair of bold shoes. It makes a world of difference. The second rule is comfort. At 50 and 60, it's not about chasing trends, it's about finding balance. A color might be stylish, but if it makes you feel awkward, you'll never carry it with confidence. And without confidence, even the most expensive outfit can fall flat. I once had a client who loved bright red, but every time she wore it, she felt stared at and uncomfortable. We tried burgundy instead, still red, but deeper and more refined. Instantly, she felt at ease and radiant. That's the point. Choose colors you can wear all day without feeling drained. Don't force yourself into a shade just because someone else says it's flattering. When you feel comfortable, you naturally glow. And if you want to test a new shade, start small with a scarf, a bag, or a pair of shoes. If it brings you joy, take the next step with larger pieces. The third rule is character. Let your colors tell your story. Every woman has her own energy. Some are bold and decisive, others soft and reflective, and still others free-spirited and creative. Clothes are simply the mirror of that inner self. If you lean into strength, go with burgundy and black or navy with metallics. If your soul is gentler, dusty rose with mocha might be your voice. And if you're full of energy, emerald and beige or olive with terracotta will help you light up any space. Ask yourself, what do I want people to feel when they see me? That answer will guide your palette. I think of a friend of mine, 58, endlessly creative, who often wears olive and terracotta, sometimes with a pop of brick red. She doesn't need to introduce herself. Her colors already tell the world she's an artist at heart. And you can do the same even with something small, a scarf, a bracelet, or even your lipstick shade. These three golden rules, contrast, comfort, and character, will make color choices easier and more joyful. They're not complicated, and you don't need a fashion degree to master them. Just remember, balance light and dark, choose what feels good, and let your colors tell your story. Because fashion after 50 and 60 isn't about fighting age. It's about walking alongside it, dressing in a way that reflects exactly how you feel, confident, graceful, and full of life. And now that you've got the golden rules, the next step is learning how to turn them into a lifestyle, how to make fashion not just something hanging in your closet, but part of the way you walk into the world every single day. That's exactly what we'll dive into in the next section. A message to every woman over 50 and 60. Fashion is not about hiding. It's the light that shines from within you. A message to women over 50 and 60. Fashion is the light within you. There's a question I hear so often from women over 50. Do I still have the right to be beautiful? Is fashion even for me anymore? And my answer is always the same. Yes. 1,000 times yes. In fact, I truly believe that your 50s and 60s are some of the most beautiful years of your life, because beauty at this stage isn't just about appearance. It's about the wisdom in your smile, the stories in your eyes, and the experiences etched into every line on your face. When we're younger, we often dress to impress others, to get noticed, to be complimented. But after 50, 60, fashion becomes something else entirely. It's not about chasing someone else's approval, it's about nurturing yourself. An emerald dress doesn't just make you look refreshed, it fills you with energy. A burgundy and black outfit doesn't just show power to others. It reminds you that you are strong, confident, and deeply valuable. At this stage, fashion isn't about hiding your age, it's about saying to the world, I'm proud of the road I've walked, and I'm still here, still radiant. Every outfit you choose is like telling a story without words. Cream with gold says, I'm elegant, graceful, and refined. Navy with metallics whispers, I'm calm, steady, and trustworthy. Dusty rose with mocha tells the world, I'm gentle, feminine, and I don't need to shout to be heard. Your colors are the silent music of your soul. People don't even have to ask how you're doing. They'll feel it when they see you. And here's a common mistake, thinking you need a whole new wardrobe to reinvent yourself. You don't. All it takes is 5 to 7 core colors, paired smartly with the rules we talked about earlier, to create dozens of looks for any occasion, whether it's running errands, going to work, or attending a celebration. It's not about how many clothes you own, it's about how you feel in them. Your closet should only hold pieces that make you feel confident, comfortable, and true to yourself. But there's one truth I want you to carry with you. Color is just a tool. The real light comes from within. A perfect outfit can't replace a genuine smile. A pair of designer shoes can't substitute the confidence in your eyes. And the most glamorous dress means nothing if you don't feel worthy of wearing it. So, choose clothes not just to look good on the outside, but to nurture the light you carry inside. Because that light, your confidence, your peace, your pride in yourself, that's what makes you shine at 50, 60, 70, and beyond. If you're listening right now, I want you to know this. You don't need to be younger to be beautiful. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone else. All you need is to wear the colors, the styles, the little details that make you smile back at yourself in the mirror. Because at the end of the day, style isn't about clothes, it's about who you're becoming. If today's message spoke to you, I'd love for you to join our Bold After 50 community, where we celebrate fashion, lifestyle, and most of all, confidence after 50 and 60. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with another incredible woman in your life. And please tell me in the comments, which color makes you feel the most radiant and confident? I read every single one, and I'd love to hear your story. Remember this, age is not a limit, it's an achievement. You've lived through half a century, and now it's your time to shine brighter than ever before. Bold After 50, where we don't just dress beautifully, we live beautifully, we live confidently, and we live boldly.